Assassin's Creed is one of my favorite series of all time. The concept, the settings, exploring the world, and stories within the world has always piqued my interest. Even though this series is not what it used to be, it's like a love hate type of relationship. Where on the outside, I hate what they are doing with this franchise, but on the inside, I do want to play it because I'm such a huge fan. Assassin's Creed is definitely not a record breaking game, nor does it have a crazy gameplay or Oscar worthy storytelling. But even then, these games are special in their own way that they stick with you for a long time. And today, I wanted to rank all the mainline games from worst to best and share my opinion. Please share your list as well in the comment section. Also, this list includes all the games excluding Assassin's Creed Shadows. I just don't have $70 to spend on an Assassin's Creed game, bro. And I'll play it, but it's not like I'm dying to play it. So, no Assassin's Creed Shadows on this list. Assassin's Creed Valhalla was the first Assassin's Creed I just couldn't finish. I tried so hard to get into it, but I was so overwhelmed with everything. The game is bloated to hell with copy paste unnecessary content. The open world was very pretty, the combat was a step up from Odyssey, and raiding activities was extremely fun, but the story was so uninteresting. I played it for almost 15 hours, and those 15 hours felt like such a big waste. I just couldn't figure out what the heck was even going on. And Eivor has to be the most blandest character ever, and the skill tree was such a big clusterfuck. Everything about this game from story, characters, quests, skill tree was so bad. I saw some people say the game gets good after this point of time, like bro, I spent almost 15 hours. I think that's more than enough for a game to shift towards the good part. I'm not gonna sit and wait 10 more hours for it to get mildly interesting. So Valhalla takes the last spot as the worst Assassin's Creed game ever. At number 12, I'll put Assassin's Creed 3. I know a lot of you might get upset, but listen, I think it's a good game, but there's just so much of unnecessary stuff going on. For starters, the Templar intro with Haytham before the big plot twist went on a bit long, but whatever, that's okay. And the modern day sections, oh my god, I hate those sections, man. Like, let me just play the game. The modern day sections are the worst aspect and it significantly hinders certain parts of the game to get through. I know about you guys, but I absolutely hate it. Then, I'm not a big fan of the American setting. This one's a personal opinion and has to do nothing with the game. And talking about the story, it was alright, but nothing crazy. And I personally found Connor bland as well. Overall, it was okay, but I just didn't enjoy the game much due to the setting and the pacing issues, so Assassin's Creed 3 takes the 12th spot. At number 11, I'll put Assassin's Creed 1. I think it had a good story and this was basically the start of the series which laid the foundation towards the future of this series. But the thing is, this game is almost 20 years old now and it hasn't aged quite well. The combat is okay. Open world is okay for a 2007 game, but in today's day and age, it just doesn't hold up with the other Assassin's Creed games. Also, this game could definitely use a remake. So with that, I'll put Assassin's Creed 1 at number 11 respectfully. Assassin's Creed Rogue was built upon the same mechanics as Black Flag and was released alongside Assassin's Creed Unity. This was the first game you play as a Templar, which was a nice change of perspective. I personally enjoyed this game and I think they underutilized Shay. He was a pretty good protagonist and they should have definitely brought him back in future titles. The only reason I'm putting this low is cause I just found this to be the exact copy paste of Black Flag in terms of gameplay, which is not bad, but there was nothing new. And while it's a good game, I find other games much better. So I'll put Assassin's Creed Rogue at 10th spot. Victorian London was such an amazing setting, and whoever thought of this deserves a raise. I had so much fun traversing through London in carriages. I know many people hated the combat, but I quite liked it. It was different and the borough capture side activities were so fun. The grappling hook is also hated by many, but I think it was okay. The thing that brings this game down is the story. It didn't really hit the spot for me. Story just felt like the means to know that yeah, you have finished the game. And both the Fry twins were not really interesting, so overall the game is quite good but nothing too crazy, so I will put Assassin's Creed Syndicate at number 9. Assassin's Creed Revelation was such a bittersweet game for me because on one side I was excited to play this, on the other I was sad to let go of Ezio. But this game really gave Ezio a fitting end and I really liked the gameplay, soundtrack and the entirety of the story. I know why some people hated those tower defense minigames, I liked them. One thing I didn't like was the setting. Constantinople just did not hit right with me. Sure, it was beautiful, but just wasn't my cup of tea. Also, the Cappadocia part was a nice change of pace as well. But I don't know if I like it or hate it. I think it's in the middle. I like it, but I don't really like it at the same time. Overall, it's a solid game, and whoever is into Assassin's Creed should definitely play this game. So, Revelations takes the 8th spot for me. After the RPG trilogy, fans wanted the old school Assassin's Creed back, so Ubisoft delivered with Mirage, which was much smaller in scale and more story oriented. The setting of Baghdad was phenomenal. I thoroughly enjoyed just walking through the city. Many people hated the combat, but the thing is, it was done on purpose. That combat is supposed to be your last resort. Your main strength is stealth. I guess many people missed the point, but I loved it. The story starts off pretty good, and even though it lost many people by the end, I thought it was pretty enjoyable. Sure, it wasn't anything crazy, but I had lots of fun with this title, so I'll put this at number 7. I have a love-hate relationship with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I hate how long it was with a stupid story. I hate how spongy the enemies are to damage. I hate doing the same side quest again and again and again and again. And most importantly, I hate that it's not even an Assassin's Creed game. But what I love about this game is the open world is so alive and beautiful with sunny coasts, blue waters, crowded towns. I remember putting everything on pause and just spending 20 hours exploring all the islands with my ship. Even though the story was shit, the other aspects like characters, open world, some of the side quests really had my attention. As much as I hate it, I have over 100 hours in this game and 70% of the time I did enjoy the game. It's not a good Assassin's Creed game, but it's definitely a good Spartan game. And I have to put this at number 6. I remember those 2 weeks when I marathoned the Ezio collection and I was extremely excited for Brotherhood. It starts off very good with a strong premise of rebuilding the Brotherhood. The city of Rome was so well created and I loved that you could hire assassins who would protect you and assassinate people for you. That mechanic alone makes this game one of the best out of the series. The combat was fairly similar to Assassin's Creed 2, but it's definitely not a bad thing. The only thing I hated again was the present time gameplay. Like, my god bro, it ruins the entire story. Like, let me play as Ezio and his... let me just experience this story for fuck's sake, man. I don't care about it, Desmond. Get the fuck out of here. For that alone, I'll put this at number 5. The first 2 hours of Assassin's Creed just lets you know that the game you're about to experience is gonna be an art. We follow young Ezio, We follow young Ezio who loses his family and is on a revenge quest, but it's just so beautifully executed. The vibes of Florence, Venezia still to this day has my heart. Walking through the city with soothing ambience music was such an experience. Ezio's charisma and his rise to becoming a master assassin is a journey that everyone should play at least once. But like I said, the present day stuff, man, it just ruins so much of the game that I have to put this at number 4. I fucking hate that. Why would you like ruin the fucking series like that? Like, whatever, man. I hate that. I hate the present stuff. Number 4 it is. Assassin's Creed Unity was my first Assassin's Creed game ever, and it's crazy that it's 12 years old and somehow still looks like it came out this decade. The city of Paris, the vibes, the music, the combat, the love story between Arno and Elise, everything was perfection. And don't even get me started about the parkour. I have no idea how they pulled the parkour off in this game. It looks so stylish and fluid. Even Ubisoft doesn't know how they pulled that off. Arno had the potential to be the next Ezio, and to be honest, even better than him. But there were few places where I found the story to become a bit convoluted. Many people hate it, the Elise and Arno aspect, but I loved it. I just don't know why they did not make more titles with Arno. But guys, if you have not played Unity, just trust me, play it. It's one of the best games in general. So Assassin's Creed Unity takes a third spot for me. I remember my stupid autistic friend was playing this game and it looked so interesting. So I decided to play this myself, and bro, riding through the sands of Egypt was so dangerously beautiful. Climbing and exploring the pyramids, exploring the big dense cities. I don't know how they managed to pull the vibe of this game, but it was incredible. I honestly have no complaint but praise for this game. The story was executed in such a great way with seamless pacing, and if there is any other character after Ezio who deserves more games, Bayek is definitely that character who deserves more games, but I don't understand why it never fucking happened. I guess Ubisoft is allergic to money. For those who haven't played this game, guys, this game will keep you invested for hours in a very good way. Definitely play this game, alright? So with that, I give Assassin's Creed Origins a number 2 spot. Finally, I'm sure you all have guessed it. Of course, it's Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And I don't know how they managed to make this game. I bet even Ubisoft doesn't know how they managed to make this game. It's like a forbidden recipe that they were allowed to use once and then never. Because the story, open world with beautiful islands, naval combat, main protagonist, fast and satisfying combat, music, traveling with your ship and watching a beautiful sunset while singing sea shanties, the vibes, everything is flawlessly executed, and I can't believe Ubisoft did this. I seriously have no complaints with this game apart from the tailing missions. I know majority of people hate it, even I do, but when a game gets so many things right, I'm sure we could ignore one minor thing they got wrong. And guys, if you have not played Assassin's Creed Black Flag yet, you haven't played any Assassin's Creed, bro. Just go and play this right now and trust me, you guys will love it. So with that, I put Assassin's Creed Black Flag at number 1. So that's it for today, guys. If you want more gaming videos like this and you want to support the channel, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.